Hey, it's Leslie Lois with another Unfiltered, and I have two important questions for you. One, do you have any last minute shopping to do, especially for sports lovers? And two, what do you do on New Year's Eve? Because I have a special guest here that can help you out with both things. Please welcome Eric Rhodes with the Nova Home Loans Arizona Bowl.
How are we doing, Les?
Good. How are you?
I don't know. I hopefully don't get asked to just sit in cars randomly a lot. This is a good reason we're gonna have some fun with it.
He is a friend of mine. I just don't ask random people to come sit in my car with me. Hey, what are you doing?
Okay.
You on the street? You want to come? You got a pretty big event coming up.
We do. It's it's one of those things when we work all year for one day, and that day is nearly here. It gets like this full of anxiety and kind of chaotic feeling, and you're gonna go, well, I guess we're gonna do it. Here comes the football game. But yeah, we are so excited. It's our 5th year of the Nova Home Loans Arizona Bowl. One of the top donation engines in Tucson. In 5 years, we've donated, this being our 5th year, $3.5 million back.
You know what's funny is, and I don't think people realize, because I ran into you the other day, and my husband was with me, and you said something about the charities and how much you give back, and he had a look of like, what?
Yeah.
Like I don't think people realize how much you guys do for the community.
We are. It's funny because we kind of think we're like Tucson's best kept secret.
Yeah.
100% of our net proceeds go back to charity.
100%.
100%. And so we call ourselves the unicorn of college sports. Where you read all these stories about money going to the wrong places and in the wrong hands. We really feel like we do it right. And so 100% of our beer sales revenue, our ticket revenue is going back to charity. So, I was telling your husband, I was like, hey, come drink for the kids.
Exactly. I love that.
And you really can, because a beer revenue is big for us. And so, 3.5 million in the 4 years prior to this. We're excited about a big number again this year. What really helps us is people just coming to the game, buying a ticket. As low as $15 a person to sit in the lower bowl at Arizona Stadium.
Wow.
So no upper deck seating. It's all in that lower bowl area with seats right around 40,000. So fantastic turnout. We're already right around 30,000 tickets, which is outstanding for us.
Now, who are the teams?
So this year we have Wyoming, the Cowboys, coming from Laramie. And let me tell you, not just Laramie, the entire state, the entire Cowboy Nation from all over the nation is coming. We've gotten social media from, a guy from Northern California a day or two ago said, hey, I got my tickets, I'm coming, all over the place. They are coming in force. And my favorite part, every single one of them warns us that whatever beer we have, we need more.
It sounds like they're from Wisconsin.
This is a true story, and I had to call our friends at the Vegas Bowl to check this out. They drank the Las Vegas Bowl out of beer.
Shut up.
And when you drink anything in Vegas out of alcohol, that's a skill level yet unknown to us.
Wow.
So we're excited about that because, again, that money's going right to, Southern Arizona charities. And the biggest thing that we can have, and it's great to be on your show with you, is Tucson to really back it up and support it, because this is all money going back to Tucson people in Southern Arizona and our kids and our community. So
that's awesome.
Excited about it.
Now, so it's Wyoming, and who's the other team?
The Georgia State Panthers. Also a pretty well-known, or a good kept secret. Like I started to research them this year as it looked like they might be coming to Tucson. About a 57,000 person university in Atlanta. Bigger than U of A. People think, wow, that's, it's a small Sunbelt school. It's a big Sunbelt school. Right there, big tie-in with Coke, with Cox Media. Had a great year. It's only the 10th year of their football program, but already their 3rd bowl game. So, I tell you, and talking to their folks, and they had an advanced team come out and visit us, they're really excited to be here. You can get a ticket from Atlanta for right around $450 round trip right into Tucson.
Nice.
So, again, we want all those folks to come here.
Sure, because you're going to spend money.
They're going to spend
out
money,
and about.
100%. And it's a great chance for us to showcase Tucson. We're on CBS Sports, which is great for us. We just signed another deal for another 6 years with them. So very excited about that. But just a really great chance to showcase those beauty shots that you see of Tucson that we take for granted. You see them every day, It's always fun to have National Network cruising here, because they see like the Bill Walton mural, not far away from where we're sitting right now. And they go, I I have a question. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
I want to steal it from Austin a little bit. You know, their thing is keep Austin weird. We're right behind. Like,
Yeah, I think we are.
yeah, I mean, keep Tucson. You know, for us locals, the T-Loc way. You know.
So, and you have stuff going on like all day. So, is it the game first?
Oh my gosh! So we've got all the things. So our game is New Year's Eve.
Right.
Kickoff is at 2:30, but the festivities really for everyone starts the day before.
Okay.
Again, about a block away from where we are right now in Hakami Plaza, that main library area. We'll have a pep rally with both school bands, and they'll have a little battle of the bands and both school presidents and ADs. What's new to us this year is both teams are bringing the whole team. We've not had that in the past.
Wow, they're really...
Because it's the night before the game.
Yeah.
And so they're all kind of, you know, sequestered to their respective, you know, spaces, but they're both excited and they're both bringing... And so we're really excited about that. I mean, because you go... I mean, Wyoming has about 103 players, Georgia State about 105. So by itself, right, just the teams, you're a couple hundred people, plus the bands are each about 100. I mean, there's going to be a lot of people down here.
Wow.
So music, fun, you know, food all around, obviously, all the time. That's at 4 o'clock on the 30th.
Okay.
And then, you know, kind of a pub crawl style thing down here in the downtown area.
Oh, yeah. Downtown's awesome for that right now.
Oh, it's perfect.
Oh, yeah.
If you head over to Barrio Brewery, we have a Nova Home Loans Arizona Bowl brew. We have our own beer.
Oh my God.
It's so cool. It's good too.
Is it good? Did you try it?
Duh. I'm communications. I'm marketing.
Of course. You have to try it.
Quality control, Les. It's quality control.
See, beer lovers.
Yeah,
so you
it's
gotta come out and
delicious.
try it.
It's a Vienna lager.
Wow.
It's a perfect time of year for it too.
Awesome.
So it's really great. So head over to Barrio, have a bowl brew. You know, and there's plenty of places around the downtown area to eat as well.
Yeah.
And then game day, New Year's Eve, our tailgate starts at 10 a.m. on the mall there at University of Arizona main mall. We have about 50 people in our charity village, showcasing some of Tucson's charities. You know, as you walk into the tailgate, your first thing you're going to see is some of those young people performing whatever it is they do, maybe art. We have a capoeira group this year, you know, for a little dance fighting. I was like, all I can ever think of is Meet the Fockers when I do that. But
yeah, and I think you get to find out about some organizations here in Tucson, nonprofits that we don't realize are here, and the great things that they do.
Yeah, and so there's about 50 of them coming. Beauty of the tailgate free, so even if you can't make it to the game, come on down, enjoy it. Plenty of food, again, plenty of beverages, and all that money going right back to our kids.
Oh, that's awesome.
Kid zones, bands, music, the whole 9 yards. That goes from 10 to 1:30.
Okay.
We close it down a little early, which is a little different than most people do, because at 1:30 we start to sweep people towards the stadium.
Okay.
We have one of the coolest pre-games out there. It's the Raytheon Missile Systems Heroes Tribute Program.
Oh.
And it's all towards our military. And so this year we have the Wings of Blue, the official military jump team, coming in.
Oh, wow.
And they'll jump about 5 of them with the game ball and American flag and that fun stuff. We'll have an F-16 flyover.
Wow.
Which is always cool. We've had A-10s in the past, which I love, though. But you know, the F-16 is just one of those, especially, you know, with Top Gun coming out again.
Exactly.
You get that
I'm
whole,
excited.
every female in America went, Top Gun?
Hello.
I know. Yeah, the only time you'll ever see a bunch of guys in jeans and dog tags playing volleyball on the beach. Which had to be miserable.
It was nice to watch.
Jeans on the beach just has to be a miserable thing, but sure. So
it's a good visual. Come
right?
on.
Yeah. So I know you have a heavy female audience, so you know, slide that in there. So yeah, F-16 flyovers.
Yeah.
Just fun stuff happening in the stadium the entire time. I mean, t-shirt tosses, giveaways, you know, dance cams. My favorite. I'll give your audience the Simba cam. I love the Simba cam.
Oh.
Where they play the song, God, and you lift up your that's right, that just happened. You lift up the babies, right? Yeah. Not again. Only if you're a subscriber.
Exactly.
Exclusive content. Yeah. You know, just all kinds of fun stuff happening the whole thing. Because you know what we hear a lot is like, well, I'm not really a football fan. Right. We understand that. I mean, not only that, but it's 2 teams maybe you don't know much about.
Right.
but we really work hard to make the experience like just a cool thing. As of today, this is not us lying. The forecast as of today is about 64. A little overcast and a 10% chance of rain, but you know, we're hoping that's the same 10% that happens all year in Tucson. Yeah. Let it rain the next few days, we'll be fine. And then at the end of the game in stadium, we'll have a fireworks show, the Desert Diamond Casino fireworks show off the top of the Sands Club on the north end of the stadium. So about a 10 to 15 minute fireworks show there. So if your little ones are around, you know, and you don't want to keep them up till midnight on that night.
That's great.
Yeah, so there's a great opportunity to do some fireworks and be like, hey, we celebrated.
Yeah, exactly. I was going to say, this is a great thing to bring families to, because if you don't want to stay up till midnight with the kids, you don't want to be out in the, like, that's a great great idea.
You can see it, you know, our game be 3.5 hours or somewhere in there.
Yeah.
You know, the fireworks and you're home and, you know, by 7:30 or 8.
Yeah.
So, which is nice. But if you don't, because we're just insane, we added a whole new party. So this year and this year only, starting the first time, the New Year's Eve Downtown Bowl Bash. It's the University of Arizona New Year's Eve Downtown Bowl Bash.
Wow.
So it's such a big thing, the U of A jumped immediately on board. Wow. They're always a great partner of ours.
Yeah.
And in case you didn't get enough at the game, fireworks at midnight off the roof of the Hotel Congress.
Oh my gosh, it's going to be awesome.
Can you just have that visual of the big red sign and fireworks and all that? So, you know, one of the first things I did was line up all my photographers. I was like, okay, you're going over here, you're going over here.
Oh my gosh.
Just for that shot of fireworks behind that sign is just cool. So we're closing down all the streets around Congress. So 5th, Pennington, Toole.
Wow.
There will be one entrance. It'll be an open carry area, so it'll be barricaded all around.
Okay.
But again, free. So come on down. Whether you're single or you're a couple, whether you're looking for something to do, we want to provide Tucson with a place to go.
Wow.
I'm a Tucson native.
Yeah.
There just really has never been that much to do. I mean, it's a couple of things on New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
You know, if you don't want to dress up, then a lot of them are kind of out. If you just want to like be around with the family and you're out and just want to do whatever. So again, family friendly. Kids zone there at the train museum. Old Tucson's going to bring in a couple actors and actresses. They're going to do a little train robbery. We we have the big ass piñata, which we were for a while we were calling it the largest piñata. But we think it's probably the largest in the West Coast. It's about a 14-foot by 14-foot piñata. We had to bring in a crane to do this. But here's
a big ass piñata.
Here's the fun twist. It's an adult piñata.
Ooh.
So you've got to be 21. I know. Yay. Got to be 21 or over. $5 gets you 3 swings at this thing, and it's compartmentalized. So Hensley Beverage was great with us. There's a bunch of like beer swag in there, but it's sponsored by the Arizona Lottery. So there's some scratchers in there. There's some like instant win stuff.
Wow.
All tucked into that.
Someone could walk away like a millionaire.
Yeah. So I mean, but the area is barricaded. So like, what comes out for you, you get. There's not gonna be a mad rush. Like, so if you knock something out, you get it. And there's some great swag in there.
Wow.
Yeah. Right.
This is exciting. I'm super excited about this.
And then because you know we want to top everybody else at midnight, shortly before fireworks, we are dropping a taco.
That is so Tucson. That is awesome.
Right? I mean, because why not?
Why not?
Yeah.
I love it.
Flagstaff
we don't
has
drop
their
the ball
pine
in
cone.
Tucson, we drop the taco.
Drop a taco.
Wow.
Yeah, so again, from another crane, a taco will be dropped.
Wow. Now, I know you mentioned something about to me the other day. You have a partnership or something going on with Tran for people.
Yeah, so one of the things, Tran Sunlink was great with us. They've been a great partner with us at the beginning. We bought out Sunlink, the streetcar for the day.
Wow.
So free ride day, all day long, starting at 8 a.m. through 2 a.m. the next morning.
Wow.
Free ride. So if you want to park for the game at U of A, make your way downtown for that bowl bash, you can ride streetcar for free.
Wow.
Make your way back up until 2 a.m. that day. I know for you hockey fans out there, we love the Roadrunners, good friend of ours. They have a game at 7.
Mm-hmm.
So we love the idea of, hey, go to that. If you want some more sports, ride the streetcar, ride on over to the TCC, catch Roadrunners. And when you're done, step outside of the bowl bash.
Right, it's like right there.
Right, it's all right there.
Wow.
And again, aside from the game itself, everything's free. So come on into the bowl bash, come to our tailgate. and drink for the kids.
That is awesome. Now, if they do want to buy tickets, where can they go?
NovaArizonaBowl.com, our website, or you can call our office. Again, that's NovaArizonaBowl.com.
I'll put a little thing up there with the address.
Yeah, but as low as $15. So, you've met my 3 kids. So anytime I'm looking to go, I'm like, okay, how much is it for 4? I mean, you're looking at $60 to go to a college football game and sit in the lower bowl.
Yeah, that's huge.
That's pretty affordable.
Yeah, that is, exactly. And what a fun experience for New Year's Eve.
Yeah, and then if you are a football person, we have a pretty great matchup. Wyoming's a good football team. Georgia State's got a couple they have the offensive player of the year in their conference. Trey Barnett is just outstanding little rusher. And then if you want a feel-good story, their quarterback, Ellington, tore his ACL in week 9.
Whoa.
And he's still playing. This kid he's a senior. He knows he's probably not going to get a great shot at playing pro, and so he's like, this is it, I'm going. So this kid and he's playing well. Like their last couple of games down the stretch, like he's running. You want to talk about heart and just a fun kid you want to root for.
Wow.
Torn ACL, but this is his last dance, so he's going.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Yeah, and then on the other side of the football, Wyoming has one of the top rush teams in the nation. And they have a linebacker who just got named All-American. So there's some good football out there.
Wow.
It should be a lot of fun.
And you can go out and have fun with the family, and it all helps out.
Yeah,
great
100% of our net proceeds to charity.
Yeah, again, I don't think we can stress that enough, because again, the look on my husband's face, like, what?
I literally, people say, if I had a dime, I wish I had a dime for every time I say that.
Yeah.
Which would be a net proceeds to charity. But yeah, it's the coolest thing. I mean, we've been friends for a long time. It's such a great fit. One, for me, because I'm just such a sports guy, and I've worked in sports for so long. And 2, it ties in with the nonprofit stuff I love as well. That this is my hometown. Like I've seen bowl games come and go, 2 of them in my lifetime. I got to watch Drew Bledsoe play in the Copper Bowl.
Oh my gosh.
That makes me old. With Washington State back in the Copper Bowl. And that guy did pretty well with the Patriots there for a minute. Sorry, I know Packers and Patriots.
Whatever.
Yeah. Not bad. Merry Christmas. So, I mean, there's just going to be some things. I remember going with my dad. I was probably about 7 or 8 at the time. I don't know, somewhere in there. I remember it. I remember walking up to the stadium.
Wow.
I remember, that was many years ago. But that's the thing. Like,
that's awesome.
These are things people remember. Fireworks off stadiums. F-16s fly over. I mean, trying to think of how many times. I mean, we're fortunate to live in this community that, you get to see it. But like an organized flyover, pretty low deck. Like, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Guys parachuting out right into the stadium. And it's just a lot of fun. There's just a lot going on.
All right, come out and help support, watch some good football, and enjoy all the stuff downtown. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, we're going to be exhausted. We're going to if Wyoming doesn't drink it, you should.
Okay. So it starts on the 30th that night.
4 p.m., yes.
4 p.m. and then 10 a.m. the next
Tailgate
morning.
at 10.
10.
Kickoff at 2:30.
And everything's
New
going
Year's Eve
until
Bowl Bash at 6:30 until 1 a.m. and we'll see you in 2020.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'll put the website up again for you guys to go check out all the information. Thanks, Eric.
Absolutely. Always
Happy
fun.
holidays.
Merry Christmas.
Bye.